Hi everybody, WEBE108 Morning Man Jay Michaels here. It's the Tuesday test drive. We're at our featured dealer of the week, and this week it's BMW of Darien. And in just a moment, we're going to be test driving the all-new 2015 BMW X5 xDrive 35i. It's a sports activity vehicle. I think you're going to enjoy this ride this week. Stay with us. Right now, next to me is Achilles Pappas from BMW of Darien as we get ready for our test drive. And Achilles, you're going to tell us a little bit about the exterior features. This is a third generation X5, and so there's some new features. So why don't you take us through it?
Sure, certainly, thank you. And I want to introduce to you third generation X5 BMW, totally redesigned in 2015. And what makes this car so exciting is that the redesign of the body is giving it more airflow on bigger air curtains, so the air actually pushes through the car opposed to the car pushing through the air. Notice, redesigned airflow, side vents, the air comes back through, runs alongside the back of the car to give it more of a designed look and feel while it's on the road. Let's talk about the wheels. BMW's claim to the wheels are run flat tires, so if you do get a flat tire, you can continue to drive on the flat until you can get to a service center 50, 100 miles down the road, which is a good thing for the consumer because you don't have to stop and pull over to the side of the road. So you'll always make your appointment, you'll always get to your destination. 18-inch wheels, light alloy rims, making a little bit more aerodynamic, making the car a little bit more agile and a little bit more light. About 11.5 inches off the snow so that the car can go through that snow and get you to that destination. So at this point, what do you say we take a ride? We'll take a look on the interior and we can talk to you about what's new on the inside of the car.
Okay, we're in the new 2015 BMW X5 xDrive, and I'm with Achilles here. We're underway. This is a brand new style for 2015, isn't it?
Absolutely. The styling and the finish, the fit and finish to this vehicle is like no other car that we've put on the road. Some people compare this car to the Series 7, saying that it is just so nicely done they can't believe that they're in an SUV type vehicle. As you can see, with the fine lines, with the oak trim and the leather steering and the carbon tops that we use with the aluminum finish, the car really looks good. This is the go-to SUV in the category.
No question, a lot of luxury right in front of your eyes here. And it's a sports activity vehicle. You don't hear that term used often, so let's
absolutely
talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, absolutely. The sport activity vehicle came about a few years ago to show the versatility between this and the SUV.
Right.
So the sports activity vehicle is more of a car that's not only luxury, but can be used to have fun.
You mentioned that all-wheel drive, the xDrive, the intelligent all-wheel drive. We're getting into the the weeks and months of slippery, snowy driving. This thing can really get you through the difficult situations.
And the key word, and you hit the key word on the head. It's intelligent.
Right.
It's a 90-10 process where the car will actually tell itself where it needs the power and where it needs the assist. So if it needs the assist in the front, it will go ahead and fully fund those front wheels to help them to grip, so that all the wheels are working together, so you can pull yourself through the snow.
Fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, this vehicle also has a combination that you don't usually see. It's got good power, but also gets good gas mileage. Let's talk about how do you do that? Now, it's a 6-cylinder vehicle, right?
Absolutely. Now, here's the thing. People say to us, well, why did you have to touch the car? Why did you have to redesign the car? Not only did we redesign the exterior, but we've done something very different this time, is we went to an 8-speed transmission. The 8-speed transmission in this car, and I don't know if you realize, this car's already shifted 5 times.
No, I didn't feel it.
And we don't have that head jolting shift pattern as you do in the old cars. And if you look at my RPMs, we're just barely 1,000 RPMs.
Wow.
So with that combined with the inline 6 300 horsepower engine, with the 8-speed transmission, 27 miles per gallon, MPG combined, this is the car of choice. Absolutely. By redesigning the outside of the car, we actually increased about 17% in fuel economy.
Really?
Yep.
More aerodynamic?
All more aerodynamic, pushing the air alongside the car instead of having the car push itself through the air. Having the vents, the ventilated fenders, really helped this car to kind of glide through it. At 55.5 to start, you can get yourself into a very well-equipped BMW X5.
Now, before we went on the air, we were talking a little bit about electronic steering. Now, you think of power steering, but this goes a step further.
It does. In fact, it has two systems. It has a Servtronic and electric power steering. So, in a tight pinch, the steering actually becomes easier. And as you start to level out and have consistency in your drive, so say like you were driving on the highway at 65, 70 miles an hour, the steering will actually come back to more of what we're used to as a normal feel of a little bit more of a firm, tighter, heavier feel.
Right.
So for those people that are, and this happens, for those people that are smaller framed like me and that are in tight spots, it used to be very hard for us to maneuver the car.
Exactly.
Today, you can do it with a pinch of just one finger.
So we've got the navigation system, touchpad navigation system.
Not only touch, so we have a touchpad, voice, and then manual spin dial. So
wow. So
there's 3 ways on a 10.2 inch screen. And what we did different this year, and I have to say that the Japanese markets have really, it's just like a TV, they only get better. They build our monitors for us in the pixels, they increase the pixels in our screening. That has just really helped us to get some better mapping qualities, as you can see.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful screen.
And minimizing the distraction effect of it's very easy and very convenient in terms of being able to maintain your attention on driving as well as manage the navigation if you need to.
Absolutely. If you didn't want to look to the screen, most of our cars come with the navigation here in the cluster, and for an additional package, you can buy a head-up display and look through the windshield and see your mapping and street signs on a hologram.
Let's talk about in stock. Do you have many in stock right now of this brand new 2015 model for people to test drive and consider?
I do. I actually have a good array of X5s, 2015 X5s, a couple 2014 X5s.
Well, I think this has been a terrific test drive. I want to thank you, Achilles, for taking us on this nice ride. And by the way, we're hitting some bumps here. You hardly feel them. So it's the ride is smooth, easy to handle. But I think it's important that people come out to BMW of Darien, take the test drive, and really experience it for themselves. I think that's important.
I do too, and I thank you for your time today, and I hope to see you soon.
Absolutely.